This is the last video that I'm going to make about the Middletown situation. And I'm going to tell you right now that if you have a problem, you might just want to stop right now. Because this one is going to be my true thoughts of how I feel. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is David Brooks, the Cadillac Counselor, coming at you to tell you a little piece of my mind. This has been one of the most upsetting things that's ever happened in my life, not just because of the situation with these three boys, because that's truly not my problem. But some of the emails and some of the messages and comments that I've gotten on social media has really turned my stomach sick. The first person that really got to me was a young lady by the name of CLaudia, had sent a message on my YouTube page, and you can look at it for yourself. This is what it is. She told me that I should lose my license because the things that I said about people that I've talked to. Now, let me help educate you, CLaudia, because I see that you are a teacher, so let me educate. First of all, only time that I am concealed to HIPAA laws, and that's talking about things that are happening in my office whenever we have signed and started a client and patient relationship. Just because someone calls me or wants to talk to me about something in the community or in the public, I can talk about it any way that I want to. So for you to make some accusations that I should have my license yanked because of the things that I'm talking about, you are so incorrect. Stay in your lane, because that is definitely not anything that you need to worry about. I would never lose my license, especially over the things that are happening in Middletown. Now, Lisa, your comment was probably one of the most appalling ones that I have read so far. The young lady who did her video and talked about some of the issues that she had in the community of Middletown, and you, out of everything that you heard, you said that she was appalled by the American flag. Do you really think that it's the American flag that she has an issue with? Let me help you with something. First of all, it's not just the American flag, it's what people are using the American flag for. As black people, we love America. We're happy to be in America. But we sure don't want to have the hatred and the issues that people do, and that while they're holding the American flag. When I grew up, there was a population of people who drove trucks and kept the American flag, just like the same people that were in Emmitsburg at the Mount St. Mary's driving around and have an American flag and a Trump flag on the back of their truck. Now, you might want to think that it's just the American flag that she was talking about, but it wasn't. And then you go on to talk about how your mother was called a bitch. See, being called the N-word is definitely a whole nother picture than just being called a bitch in the public. I don't even understand what was going through your mind when you made that comment. And the last person that I want to talk to about this Middletown situation is Claire Davis. I don't know what you got going on, but all you do is just make a bunch of nasty comments all over Facebook like that's the only thing that you have to do in your life. Go ahead and run your page in Middletown and be happy taking people off and Xing and canceling anything that you think is not what you think life should be about. Yep, I did see those comments that you then deleted. I read them, and they were very nasty. A lot of the other community in Middletown read them too on the complaint page. You should be ashamed of yourself the way that you are. And if you are happy and you're satisfied with your negativity, and you talked about the one predator that you worked 2 years to arrest behind saving 12 children, I get it. It sounds good. But what else are you doing? Seems like everything else you're doing is just causing chaos. See, people, we have to understand that these situations in Middletown is much bigger than racism or prejudices. It's a mindset. And I notice that mindset is everywhere in the world today. It's not just Middletown, but we're just exposing Middletown right now. See, people have an issue with entitlement. That's the problem. No matter what color you are, no matter how you live, nobody likes anybody that's always feeling entitled. Nobody likes a Karen. Nobody likes someone that's just eating off the government and just not trying to do anything. Everybody seems to have issues with that. But it's all entitlement. Let's just keep it real. And that's what it's really sad when people think that just because people are saying that they're being bullied or that they feel awkward in a situation, that you think they're just being entitled, but it's not entitlement. It's just that we want something to be done about our concerns. People make it seem like people are just making up. I had a philosophy teacher tell me in college, just because you think there's no rice in a particular country doesn't mean that there is no rice. The main issue with this is children need to be disciplined. The government has taken our chances and our way out of this with discipline, because I knew when I was growing up, I got spanked. My parents spanked me. And I might get in trouble for saying this, but I think the reason why we're in the problem that we are is because children run everything. Parents are scared of the children. The administration in school is scared of parents. And at the very top of it all, children are going without any discipline. Yeah, send them to their room so they play on their PlayStation or their phone, and they still get nothing and absolutely nothing out of it. We have had our hands tied because we can't do anything anymore about children. These children are winning in all kinds of ways, but we continue to let this happen. Now, Middletown, you can act like there's nothing wrong, and this is my last video. You can go back to doing whatever you want to do. But until you really get into your mindset that there is a problem, nothing's going to change. Any of the people that are in offices need to stop and take a good look and really try to find out what the real problem is. See, I'm here to help, but some people were looking at me like I was trying to cause harm. I'm not. Do what you have to do. Save your city. Stand up for your city. Just like I'm standing up for my family and standing up for the city and the county that I love and that I live in. It's David Brooks, the Cadillac Counselor, coming at you to tell you a piece of my mind. All of y'all nasty people that are having nasty comments, you should be ashamed of yourself. Bye.